All right, welcome to the right side of Kentucky sports. It's Monday, May the 11th, and the basketball roster transfer portal is still a craziness, and I still have not paid no attention. I'm more worried about the baseball team right now, who is battling to get into the tournament. I guess I can't call it the College World Series. That's not until you get to 16, right? So but they're trying to get in the NCAA tournament. They're on the bubble right now. So I've been keeping up with the baseball team a little bit. Spring football is going on. It's horse racing season. Last thing on my mind is the Kentucky basketball roster. I know I'm probably in the minority when it comes to BBN. Am I in the minority here on Blitz the Bookie?
Not at all.
I'm not interested at all. I mean, Mark Pope, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve, and I hear he's trying to bring back Thunder and Lightning, Mercer and Anderson for an extra year of eligibility. So he likes the older players, man. So he's trying to bring Thunder and Lightning back. So that's the only thing I'm excited about right now.
I mean, if you think you know anything about this roster and how Pope is doing it, you just don't know. It's all just a guess, and it's just horrible with everybody just throwing out misinformation. Like you know anything about Usamne and Jai that we got from overseas, or
Nothing.
even our newest guy, Frank. What's his name? Kinpang.
I don't know. All I know is he's a grown ass man. He's like 27 years old. Is he really 27?
No, he's 25.
All right, yep. 25 years old. But I will say, while we're talking about that guy, he looks like a man. He looks like he's a pretty powerful, physical player. So I think he might be a decent little piece. But I don't care. Well, I think we've got like 2 spots left, 3 spots. I'm pretty sure that Mark Pope, I know we still got a chunk of change. And I'm sure he's waiting on a handful of the NBA guys that might not go. And until we fill our roster completely, I don't care. I might start caring in June when we fill our last 2 or 3 spots. Then maybe I'll be ready to talk about it. But I can't do it right now. I can't.
I totally agree. It's just, I mean, it's just like talking to the wall, man. We don't know enough. And we're not a group of guys that fake take it here. You know, we try to have credible information and give good opinions, but I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I know anything about this guys, around these guys. So,
and Pope, we trust, baby. Trust the Pope.
Anthony's back on board now, baby. It's the off season. He settled down.
Gotta be, dude. You gotta be.
And he's back.
Shit, y'all done run off the perfect coach for the job. I mean, yeah, I'm on y'all's side. Like, no matter what, that's what, I get a lot of like bullcrap for, being a Cal guy. But they don't understand, though. They like want to run their mouths. And I'll fire back at them and I'll say, you remember, I'm a fan through the good times and bad. So when we're losing and you jump ship, I'm still a fan. Like, I'm not going to quit being a Kentucky fan. Yeah, I thought it was a mistake to run off Cal, but I'm not going to go be an Arkansas fan. Yeah, I'll pull for them when they're not playing us. But, like, you not want to call me a fan. I'll see our team start losing, and I'll watch people jump off board so fast. To me, that's a fraud. That's a fraud, and that's the people that are the bullcrap fans, if you ask me.
Anthony, I was catching flack in December and January when we had like 5 or 6 losses, and everybody was already jumping ship. And I'm defending Pope as best as I can. I'm on board. And boy, I was getting called. I'm not a fan because I'm supporting Pope because you like Pope and you know he sucks. Like,
that's so stupid, dude.
And it was
am I
literally
to, like,
before Christmas. I'm getting criticized before Christmas for supporting my team.
I know it's crazy. Just people just feed off the negativity. It's crazy. I think some people like to be miserable.
Oh, I do too. No, I absolutely like yes.
They're always looking for something to be mad about.
Yeah. Well, you get some people that are just the way they fan is Kentucky ain't worth the shit this year. They're not worth the shit this year. No, they're fucking shit. Patino's not here, baby. the Tino's not here. Go Big Blue. Go Big Blue, baby. Go Blue and fuck that Calipari. I hate that shit.
Dude, hey,
God,
Do we got a
I
new
hate that
Do we got a new
shit.
character on the show right now?
God, I hate that, dude. Like, I don't care who the coach is. I'm going to support him. I love Billy Gillespie. Okay, I loved him. Okay, when he left, I don't love him no more. Now, it's just like, why? How are you not? I knew Joker was a bum of a coach. I kind of didn't have a great feeling about Mark Pope, but I convinced myself that he's, it's whatever. I want fans to eat their crow for what they said and did to Cal. Yeah, but that don't mean that I don't support the guy that's in the chair now, dude. I'm a fan of the team, of the program. Like, I'm not a bandwagon fan, dude. I'm just not.
Hey, there's these two guys, and I hadn't seen them in forever. And I finally saw them again a couple months ago. But there's these two guys, and they go to Roosters and BW3s by the house. And one's a UK fan, and one's a U of L fan. And that voice that Anthony did is those guys. Dude, I've seen them watch. They always have a Kentucky shirt on and a U of L shirt on. And dude, I've even pointed it out to people I've been there with. I was like, watch this guy. Kentucky's winning by 30, and it's not good enough. Dude, it's unbelievable. These two guys, just nothing for UK or U of L. Totally unreasonable fans. No matter if they win, they're upset. They didn't like the way they win. They don't like the way they lose. Dude, it's unbelievable. It was just, I'll never forget these two guys. They're probably in their 60s, maybe 70 years old, and they're just two old curmudgeons just up there bitching.
Oh, yeah. They
I
want
don't
Rick
know who that
Pitino
was.
back.
Just made an appearance on our show. I've never met that guy before, but
They aggravate me, dude. They aggravate me so bad, dude. They're frauds.
and nobody's willing to, like you said, no, you can't struggle anymore. You can't go through some hard times. It's all about right now, and nobody will allow people to struggle, whether it's coaches, players. They always want to write people off after a little bit of failure. And that's just the society that we live in, unfortunately.
They don't realize, like, I know we talked about on the show, but like, especially in college basketball, when you're comparing to college football, there used to be only a handful of teams that truly invested in college basketball. Man, everybody's invested now. It's not, that's why them coaches don't jump a job so much, because you can win from a lot of places now. I mean, it's a different landscape. It's very competitive. I'm okay with that. Like, I think that kind of makes it fun that one team ain't dominating every year. And as bad as it sucks when you're down, but it almost makes it sweet when you come out of it. Like, when Gillespie left and Cal got here and we had John Wall and everything was on top of the world. Dude, that was like a drug. I mean, that was awesome, dude. And we'll come out of this. I mean, we're really not even that bad of a deal, but we'll come out of it at some point and we'll fall back into it at some point. That's part of it. Just part of it.
There's so many teams trying in college basketball now. They had to expand the tournament.
That's right. That's right, John. That's right.
Well, Anthony, you said you want people to eat their crow about what they said and how they acted towards Cal, and I do too. I hate how I've said it multiple times, how we kicked him out the door and stomped on him on the way out and are still stomping on him. But, and I've said this before, and I think all of us have, we're not sure if Mark Pope's the guy. We're not sure. And we have our worries.
Fair.
But
fair.
You know what? I'm to the point where I want people to eat crow. I want him to make it work. And I want him to be here for 15 years. And I want people to eat their crow. I do.
Too.
I want that more than I'm like, well, I don't believe in Mark Pope, so let's just have another bad year so we can get rid of our coach. No. I want the guy to succeed. And I guess I'll eat my crow for just saying that I have my worries.
No,
I've never said just let's get rid of the guy. So I want those people to eat their crow.
Sure.
I really do. That's where I'm at.
I can totally get down with what you're saying. I feel the same way because I know I've said this, okay? Y'all know I was a big Cal guy. I thought he was done wrong. I could go on forever. But that same witch hunt that I think went on for him, I think that same witch hunt in a different kind of way is going on for Pope right now. It's like they forget that he had a good first season. I get it. Last year happened. But, it's not time to hang him yet. It's just not time. It wouldn't even be fair within reason to do that. We would look like idiots on the national stage to do that. And that witch hunt I feel like is the same witch hunt that went on over here, just in a little bit different way. And so I don't like people that are witch hunters. Look,
Yeah,
when the
Blitz the
time
bookie
comes,
don't like witch hunters either. We
yeah,
don't like them. We don't like them
no,
people.
I don't. I don't. So
I don't think I think we're in when it all I think when things switched and the kinda like the demeanor of the fan base changed was when the leak of how much it cost the roster.
oh yeah,
I think
I
I
that
agree
was
with that.
agree.
that was
I agree.
I mean, I don't
Football
think we've
team
ever
did
talked
that.
I don't think
Football
we
team.
ever talked about that, but, like,
Mhm.
when Jeff Goodman said they spent $22 million, the expectations changed, and we
Hell
thought we were
yeah,
good
hell
we thought we
yeah,
were good
and
before
rightfully
that.
so. Rightfully
That's what
so.
sucks. We thought we were good before that, and then you hear that dollar amount, and now people's expectations went even higher. And then we beat Purdue in an exhibition game, and we never looked right after that. I mean, I know we had injuries and everything, but when that money word came out, that 22 million, there were some people that immediately was on. Okay, now,
Everybody, not some
yeah,
people. Everybody.
I
mhm,
actually think didn't the money come out after the season started? Ain't that?
Nah,
I
it
don't
was right.
know.
It was right
Okay,
before.
okay.
yeah, it was early.
It
I
was
I I
before
I
the
know
season.
that. I have my theory on that. You'll never convince me that that wasn't the football team. They were tired of getting the shit in of the money and the basket. And here you had a new guy in town in basketball, and they literally threw the checkbook at him. And football felt like they'd been underfunded. You'll never convince me that wasn't the football
Mhm.
staff that leaked that. So, just my theory.
Speaking of the number, did I hear like last week that somebody reported that there's like 5 or 6 teams that could possibly be over 30 million this year?
In
I
Did
football,
think
y'all, did y'all hear that? No, in basketball. Did
I
y'all
no,
thought it
hear
was
they
that,
over
or am
like
I
I
mistaken?
they
thought it was over. I don't think it was 30. I think it might have been over 20.
They
I
say
it,
that, but they say this year is going to be bigger than last year. So you can't like take
right.
Kentucky's numbers last year. Kentucky's numbers last year were mega big compared to what everybody else's was.
And
But look,
guess who's going to have the pressure cooker this year?
who's that?
The Louisville Cardinals, because
I don't even think it.
they spend a lot of money, and they've got not only a lot of money, but they've got some big time. Like they did pretty good when you're looking at
Mhm.
the ranking wise when it comes to the transfers. They did pretty good. Now,
Well, they
whether
did.
those guys work out or not, who knows?
Let me,
But the pressure better start because it's been down in Lexington, and Pat Pat Kelsey down here in Louisville has not done anything more than Mark Pope has, and
Right.
he is riding skating free. I made a video about that a month ago, and of course, Louisville fans are calling me crazy. No, I'm not crazy, because tell me what Pat Kelsey has done in the last 2 years.
well,
And now they've got these big time recruits or these big time transfers and a big time payroll. Pressure better be on when they lose 10 games and lose in the first round.
Mhm.
I'll say this. I think a part of that is and I'll give Louisville a little credit for this. I think that when their football program's right, they become more football school than they do a basketball school. I just do, and I think it's smart. I think it's like human nature.
So will
Uh,
anybody will do that.
yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Kentucky would do that in the
I think
moment.
you're right. I think
Yeah.
you're right.
In the moment. Now, like overall, no, but in the moment, Indiana did it.
Well, I like
Florida
when
does it.
Kentucky,
Like,
when they gave Kentucky more money than the football team. I don't think that works many places besides Kentucky. I don't think that works at U of L. I think U of L would have a shit fit if their basketball program got more in their football right now. I think they, I think sometimes they appreciate their football more than we do. But I do think we have a sleeping. I think we have a lot of potential there, because I do think we have some hardcore fans that go to the games and stuff. So there's some potential there. But that's just how I kind of see it, but I'll tell you the one thing about spending the money that is kind of bad news for us is almost everybody that's spending the big money is winning besides our
Mhm.
team last year. Like, they just are. People that are spending the big money, it's not all, but like as a whole, it's equal, big money spent is equaling success in football and basketball. We just shit the bed last year.
well, that's enough about basketball in May. Y'all got anything else about basketball? It's May.
Nothing.
Me neither. Football, spring practice is going on. I'd rather talk about that, but I haven't been keeping up with it much.
There's
Uh,
not a lot out there. There's not a
yeah,
lot.
there's really not. There's really not. The only things that I've been seeing is Will Stein keeps bringing in more recruits. I saw a 4-star wide receiver. I don't know much about him, but I like 4 stars.
Well, they're spending the money, and he's the head coach. That lets you know basketball don't have as much. I don't think you get a coach like Will Stein unless you promise him, because he was kind of a hot name out there.
Yeah, he
with
was.
young
Real
coaches.
hot, real hot
You're
name.
not going to get, and I can get mad about that with the whole Stoops thing and not giving him the proper funds, but you're not going to get a name like that without promise. And like we said on the show, I am bitter about that, but I'm happy and excited for the program. And, I just have to leave that argument alone because I think it's the right thing to do. But he's the young it coach and he's the money. Now, just like I think Pope needs a good year to get some momentum, Will Stein needs to at least have a somewhat good year to keep the momentum he has. I think a lot of this is about momentum, man.
Is 8-4 good?
Oh, absolutely good.
Right.
Big time with
Yes.
us.
That's what
Oh my
he's
God.
going to be.
6 and
That's what
6.
he's going to be.
6 and 6, I think, is a positive year as long as things
Yes.
work out a certain way.
I'm
Yes.
sticking by my 8-4, baby.
I ain't looked at
Will
it yet.
Stein, you know how much time he needs? He needs 1 week. Then he's going to beat Alabama, son.
Hey, I like
And
our team.
hey, I heard, I did tune into a certain show today, and I heard somebody, was it Adam Luckett? Somebody said I think last night, made a video. I seen it circulating around, but I heard it on the radio this morning. He made a video saying Will Stein in Kentucky's going to beat Alabama week 2. And it made this big old deal. Blitz the bookies. I said that freaking a month ago. I said
Don't you hate that shit, Charlie? I've had that shit happen to me too, dude.
I
don't
said
like
that
that shit
6
either.
weeks ago. So, but
Hey,
I'm with you. Adam Luckett or whoever it was, we are beating them. That's all he
I'm
needs
with
is
you.
a week.
I'm with you. I predicted what was going to go down with the Stoops, how KSR was going to report it, how the fan base was going to react. I predicted that shit to a damn T, how it was going to break down, how they were going to view it, and then how they were going to jump in and say this and that. We're Nostradamus around here, son. We're Nostradamus.
Dude, our schedule is brutal. The Kentucky
Dude.
football schedule is brutal.
It is.
Man, I don't think it's that brutal. Let's read it off. We did this a month ago. Do it again. Let's read it off.
Youngstown State.
Win. Anthony.
Win.
All right. Alabama at Kentucky.
Win.
We go
we can win it, but I'm going to say we lose it, but we can win it. But 1-1.
I'm with it.
All right. We go to Texas A&M.
Loss.
We got South Alabama at home.
Win.
We're at South Carolina.
Win.
See, I'm going to say win, too. Everybody's scared of that game, dude. We're 4-1 right now, dude.
And then we got LSU come to town.
At home?
Yep.
I'll say
Depends
we lose
where we
that.
are. Depends where we are.
I'll say we lose that. That's Lane Kiffin. Even though we do give Lane Kiffin some struggles. I ain't going to lie.
Have. I like it.
Look,
I like that angle.
I'll say we drop it. We're 4-2. I'll say we drop it.
Then we're at Oklahoma.
That's a loss. 4-3.
We got then we're home against Vandy. We're winning that one.
I mean, Vandy's been good, but the Pavia era is over.
Pavia is gone. Pavia is gone. That's a big deal.
Dude, we're winning.
Then we're at Tennessee.
We can win that game.
I think we can too, but whatever. I don't even remember what I said last time, but I'll say we lose that game. What is that? 3 losses now? I think I got us Oklahoma, Texas A&M, and Tennessee. 3 losses.
Then I like this game right here. This may be one we have to go to. We got Florida at Kentucky.
Let's go.
In November.
We're winning that game, dude. We still got 3 losses. Summerall's new coach. I'll take our good young new coach versus theirs at home.
And then we're going to Missouri. We're winning at Missouri.
I mean, people are like, I've heard people saying that game's we're winning that.
And then we got Louisville at home. W.
Well, I just upped this to 9-3, son.
We're going to the playoff.
I just upped this to 9-3.
We're going to the damn playoff.
Whatever, dude. Hey, the ones I said, I don't think what I said is unreasonable, dude. I really don't. And that was only 3. Give us 2 more. 7-5. 6-6 is the floor. 6-6 is the floor, dude.
I like that.
I think 7's doable.
I like 6 and 6.
If I like DJ Miller, wide receiver, I like our tight ends. Can we get some good production out of our running backs? Are they going to come back from injury? The guys that are, the big guys. Can we get a second guy besides DJ Miller? They got that guy from that junior college, and everybody said, I forget his name, but everybody says he's the real deal. Like they say, he's turning heads in practices. Yeah, we just gotta. If our defense hangs tough, I love the offensive line, dude. I mean, everybody loves it, but
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it. If we can get good, we got a chance. We got a chance. I love the way he's building the team through the line, and I think they spent some money on this team. So
Yep,
I'm not saying
I
we
do
spent
too.
mega money, but I think we're at a competitive market now.
Yep.
I love what we're doing. Blitz the Bookie needs to go to as many games as we can. I know we're all busy. We said it last year. We've got to go to at least 2 games. The
Yeah.
Florida one sounds great.
Yeah.
That's late November. I don't know.
I hope it's at night. I hope they put it at night. I hope it's 8 degrees.
When's the Catholic League Toy Bowl?
I'm not sure. It starts to get cold. I know it's starting to get cold.
I was going to say it can't be much into November, right?
But they usually do the Toy Bowl that's on. Okay. I mean, are y'all worried about going to the Toy Bowl or something? But that's usually on a Sunday.
Maybe. And I mean, I'm saying Anthony Rex plays.
I'll be at that game, but if it's at night, I'll go down to that game at night. If it's during the day, usually the games are that morning. If it's a night game,
Yeah.
Because I think
Josh already told them to put it at night, so they'll probably listen to Josh.
Exactly.
They listen to us.
They know.
I think school football will be over by then. I want to say school football is over by
it should.
Maybe the first weekend in November.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Might
And that's
be
if
the
you're in the playoffs.
Championship.
Yeah. 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 It's definitely over. That's like the week before Thanksgiving. So yes, it's for sure gone.
You know what we need to go to is the Alabama game. Matter of fact, I might buy tickets as soon as. Are they even? Tickets ain't on sale yet, right?
I'm not sure. I'd be lying.
Season tickets might be. Season tickets are the thing to get, dude, because like you get so much a better deal, and you can sell your tickets, get your money back. Like especially this year with the hot season, it's not hard.
We should split up. We should split them between the 3 of us. Between the 3 of us, half of us gonna be busy. I probably only be able to go to 2 games, 3 games. We need to look at that.
Yeah, we should.
They're not terrible price. I know a few people got them. They're not bad. It's really not bad pricing.
Nope.
And this would be the time, the beginning of the era before everybody jumps on board. As soon as we beat Alabama,
I had them for a couple years ago, and I was missing a lot of games. That's when we were doing football and just missing a lot of games. But I sold my tickets and made my money back. I made a little money off of them. So.
As soon as we beat Alabama in week 2, season tickets are just going to sell out immediately.
Josh, some good stuff's happening for Josh.
I know. What's he doing?
Heather's over there doing
it's 2-2 now. It's 2-2.
Oh, you're ahead. You must be like 30 seconds or a minute ahead of me. There it is. Boom. Let's go.
I
told you to turn on some playoff hockey, baby. That's 2 goals in the last 2 or 3 minutes?
Yeah. Yep.
Knuckle puck?
I don't know if it was a knuckle puck.
Both of them were knuckle pucks.
It might have been. I thought I saw the flying V, but
did y'all hear where the Louisville Kings upset the number 1 team in that league, son? Number 1 team. They took them down. The Kings took them down. He said, "Let me spin, baby. Let me spin." I seen that. I heard him say, "Let me spin." He was telling the coach, "Let him spin."
Benny got cut.
Yeah. You got cut? How the hell they cut Benny? Shit.
After the first game or second game.
Well, maybe if he spent more time on the practice field than he did doing TikTok lives, he might still be on the team.
They cut Benny. The Kings cut Benny. Damn. Benny was in the NFL not too long ago.
I think he's trash. Even in that first game, there was some goal line carries that they didn't give to him. Remember?
Yep.
And Josh is right. The dude lives. We've talked about some other people that we just see living on TikTok Live. Benny Snell is up there with them.
It's because they have
especially at night. He is always on that thing at night. Dude.
Well, they have a Louisville coach, coach freaking over Mel Redmond, or whatever the name of it is. That's bullshit. That was biased. They kicked him off the team because they had a U of L coach. Benny's a stud, son.
Chris,
you have obviously not watched the Kings game.
Benny's a stud, son.
Oh,
I'll
Did he
be
get heavy
honest.
set? Did he get heavy set?
I mean, I think it's
Oh shit! They're piling into the net, son. Oh
They don't
my
know how to
good
coach.
dude,
They
it's
don't know how
still
to
in the
coach
net.
Benny. They don't know how to
Oh.
coach Benny. They don't
he
know how
don't
to
have that
coach
big
Benny.
blue wall to run behind.
They don't know how to coach Benny.
All right, let's get into this baseball so we can get off of here.
Yeah, I mean, look, the baseball is what I'm most excited about. The baseball team, they were on the bubble a couple weeks ago. They got a big series win against Tennessee, and then that put them in the tournament going into last week. And then they played Florida last week. They lost that series. First game went into extra innings. I watched some of that one. I couldn't watch Saturday or Sunday because we were at baseball, but they lost that series and they're back on the bubble. But the story that I saw this morning was a little interesting. I know I told y'all about it, but they had a game scheduled for tomorrow against Kennesaw State or something. They canceled it, and they said it was because of the travel that they just had coming back from Florida, and they did experience delays. Like the first game had a delay, then it went to extra innings. I don't know if one of the next two games had some kind of weather delay or not, but they blamed it on delays and travel. They canceled the game against Kennesaw State, but they're saying there's a handful of other teams on the bubble that are doing the same thing. And they're basically trying to not get a knock on their resume for the NCAA tournament. Well, I thought that was weird enough, but then they came out and said the committee is actually going to take that into account, and it could be a negative for teams that do that. So Kentucky's skipping their game tomorrow, but it might hurt them.
What was it? Was it Northern Kentucky? It says here. It says they play Northern Kentucky.
That's who it is. That's
tomorrow.
who it is.
Yeah, they were supposed to play Northern Kentucky tomorrow. I bet the reason they're doing this because one, they got to save them arms to play Arkansas, and a lot of times in those games, you kind of throw your weaker arms in those midweek games to get to your weekend series. And I guess they didn't want to waste no arms, and I get it, man. I mean, that's a game you can't afford to waste an arm at when you're trying to get in the NCAA tournament. But it is random to cancel a game. What other sport can that happen in?
I know, that's what I was thinking. You wouldn't see that in definitely not football and not basketball, but like we said, the basketball schedules makes a little more sense because all them games against the smaller schools are in November and December. Why is Kentucky scheduled to play? Who was it? Who was it?
Northern Kentucky.
Why are they scheduled to play them on the last week of the regular season? Because we only got 3 games left: Thursday, Friday, Saturday against Arkansas. Kentucky basically needs to win the series. I don't think they need to sweep, but they need to win the series to probably solidify a spot. Their record's not that bad. They're like 30-18, but
30-18.
They're on the bubble. 30-18 gets you on the bubble. I think it's more about maybe their SEC record. I want to say
12-15.
Yeah, a couple games under 500. So big series coming up Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'll be keeping an eye on it. Hope Mingione and the boys can get it done. But yeah, the Arkansas, we got your boys, Anthony.
Yep.
Who you cheering for?
6:30.
Who you cheering for in that series?
Northern Kentucky, the Covington Cubs.
No, I'm talking about the Kentucky against Arkansas series. Who you cheering? You gonna have your maroon on this weekend?
Nah, dude. Y'all, hey, I don't have to say nothing about it, son. Everybody knows they was wrong running Cal out for this guy we got now. Okay, I love him. I'm supporting him, but the whole world knows what they done screwed up on. So my Cal's over there getting #1 recruiting classes in the country. We're over here getting 29-year-old Vietnam veterans and shit.
So you're wearing your maroon this weekend. I got it.
No, I'm wearing my blue, dude. Come on.
He walks around like Reed Shepherd with like Kentucky shorts and an Arkansas t-shirt.
Josh keeps giving away what's going on in this fucking hockey game. I'm about to turn your camera off.
Hey, I'm gonna pause it for a second.
Get happy again, and there's another goal. 3 goals in 5 minutes. Third period playoff hockey. Turn it on. What are you doing with your life if you're not watching hockey in the playoffs?
I'm getting beat by 3 or 4. I'm going to start a fight. Hell with it.
But yeah,
So
I definitely think that that could be a fun series to actually watch if you're looking for some sports to watch this weekend. Is check out UK Arkansas. I mean 6:30 Thursday and Friday, and then they got the afternoon game on Saturday. So I think that'd be something fun to root for if you're a Kentucky fan. Check out some Kentucky baseball this weekend. 3 big games.
Definitely check it out. We can put on our pink fuzzy caps like they were wearing wasn't that last year?
Yep.
2 years ago. Maybe it was 2 years ago. I seen that the reason they did that was because the year before that they got real tight in, I guess, some games late in the season and didn't. I think they missed the tournament, or maybe it was in the tournament, and they lost. And they said that coming into the next season, that was like their motto is just stay loose. And they all started wearing the hats, doing the chants. I don't know if they're going to continue that, but cheer on the Cats, cheer on the Bat Cats, baby.
Let's go.
Mingione, underrated coach over at Kentucky. I like Mingione a lot. He's a good dude, and he's a good baseball coach, man. He was on the brink of getting fired a couple of years ago.
Yep.
And I'm glad that didn't happen because I like Mingione a lot, and he's done good things for Kentucky baseball. So I hope we can get 2 out of 3. Maybe we can sweep them. And, I want to see the Cats in the NCAA tournament. So, all right, guys, y'all got anything else?
No. Nah, go back Cats.
Guys, we appreciate everybody listening, but if you are looking for a heavy college basketball info, it's not happening on this show until we fill 2 or 3 more spots. Once we fill our roster, we'll talk about it. But until then, we're going to be talking hopefully some baseball here in the next few weeks.
It'd be fun. I like that idea.
With the Cats. So, guys, appreciate everybody listening. Keep checking us out on all the social media accounts. Don't forget YouTube, the audio platforms. If you listen in audio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Guys, we appreciate y'all. We'll catch you next week. Blitz the bookie.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We made pretty good time. That was the first time fucking all year that we've actually stayed on schedule.
Charlie got the mic, he's dropping facts all day. Anthony's like, nah, I got the better parlay. Argue about the spread, it's a fierce debate. But when it comes to Wildcats, they align their fate. Blitz the bookies where the knowledge reigns. Charlie and Anthony bring the heat like flames. Talking parlays, breaking down the games. Kentucky Wildcats, they beat the same drums. Late nights, hustle deals on the line. Charlie Scats, he's gonna make you shine. Anthony's heart where the numbers combine. Put your cash down, ride the incline. Blitz the bookies where the knowledge reigns. Charlie and Anthony bring the heat like flames. Talking parlays, breaking down the games. Kentucky Wildcats, they beat the same drums. From the tip off to the final play, they grind. Mike's on fire, bets on their minds. Arguing odds till the last rewind. Blue and white, it's a bond you'll find. The bookies where the knowledge reigns. Charlie and Anthony bring the heat like flames. Talking parlays, breaking down the games. Kentucky Wildcats, they beat the same drums. Final play, they grind. Mike's on fire, bets on their minds. Arguing odds till the last rewind. Blue and white, it's a bond you'll find. Bond you'll find. Blitz the bookies where the knowledge reigns. Charlie and Anthony bring the heat like flames. Talking parlays, breaking down the games. Kentucky Wildcats, they beat the same drums. Yeah.